We will now sew the lining. You will need your 2-piece F lining sides and your gusset, which will either be piece G for the regular or H for the slim, and both versions need a 2-piece eyes for the top. I have already taken all these pieces and basted them to either foam or another stiff interfacing. I'm using Pellon 926, and I attached this gusset on the slim version to the side. On the curves, I flatten everything as much as possible to make it flat. So here it's kind of bumpy. Push that down flat with my finger. And I have the centers on the side and the gusset marked just like we did with the exterior. So I will go ahead and show you how I attach one of the regular versions first, and then I'll sew these off camera. I always start with the bottom and then go up to the top corner on each side. And then I'm left with the rounded part. Which I will make as flat as possible to eliminate any wrinkles. All right, I'm now going to switch. I'm going to finish this other one and then switch my thread and finish that. Okay, I have finished sewing the gusset to the sides for the slim version, and the regular version I sewed on one side, and now I'm going to sew on the second. I'm going to trim these seams closer. Now for both versions we will sew piece I. Now these do not have any, these only have the woven fusible interfacing. They don't have any foam. I'm going to open each seam, finger press it, and top stitch. All right. We're now going to sew this inside, or if you'd like, you can turn this right side out. Either way works. But hopefully you marked the end of your gusset earlier, the center. If you didn't, mark that now. And then match the seam to the center. And then on the opposite side as well. And then I arrange the middle of the side. So there, or a pin clip there. And I sew all the way around. And if you wanted to sew that the other way, you would have just sewn it like this. And that can be helpful if you don't have a part that you can take off your machine. Then you would just flip it up, and this seam will naturally want to go up because of the foam. So just top stitch it up. And you are now done with your lining, and you will, if you're doing the slim version, it is completed the same way.